the autumn of 1949, Zhu Feng leaves Hong Kong on a secret mission for the Communist Party of China. Her destination is Taiwan. Zhu's mission is to receive secrets from Kuomintang Lieutenant General Wu Shu. An invitation from her stepdaughter, a member of the Kuomintang police, provides a cover story. As she arrives in Keelung, Zhu hopes all will go smoothly. Once the mission is complete, she plans to visit her daughter in Shanghai. Success will be far from certain. Her stepdaughter, Chen Ju, prepares a comfortable room for Zhu, hoping the visit will be a long one. Early next morning, Zhu goes out shortly after the young couple leave for the office. As planned, she goes to a store. Using the name of Mrs. Chen, she will meet an agent of the Communist Party. She quickly locates her contact, a middle-aged man. Under the name Zheng, he leads an underground Chinese Communist Party unit in Taiwan. He looks tired and admits the worsening situation hampers their work. He tells her they're prepared to withdraw to the mountains. Zheng's remarks heighten her concern. It now appears Zhu will face more hardship and uncertainty than expected. Zhu wants to avoid drawing suspicion and quickly ends their meeting. As she's leaving, Zheng says he wants a departure pass for a relative. He asks her to request a favor of General Wu. With her usual earnestness, Zhu agrees readily. She gives Zheng the phone number of the home where she is staying. He jots it down on a banknote. Zhu must now work fast amid the island's tense situation. Soon, she is in touch with Wu, the central figure in the plan. Zhu is curious about the lieutenant general who is risking so much to help them. At their first meeting, she's impressed by his gentle manner. Wu passes top-secret information to her concerning the deployment of the Kuomintang troops. Gathering this information has involved tremendous risk for him. When she passes along Zheng's request, Wu thinks about it for a while, then reluctantly agrees. It's a move that will lead them into a dangerous situation. Zhu begins to visit Wu regularly, and he provides detailed information on the Kuomintang army, such as designations and numbers of troops. She passes the information to Zheng, who sends it to the mainland via a secret channel. Everything is going smoothly, and the mission is nearing its end. As Spring Festival approaches in 1950, Chen Zhu invites her stepmother to stay longer. Zhu's heart, however, is already at home. In a letter to a friend, Zhu says that she'll return by the end of the month after another 7 or 10 days. As she signed the letter, she put the character Wei in front of her name to indicate her pride with the way she handled a difficult assignment. But her attempt to go home will encounter peril she does not expect. Tensions escalate in Taiwan in early 1950. Zheng goes into hiding. He urges Zhu to leave Taiwan immediately. In his rush to flee, Zheng commits a fatal error. After he's arrested, the banknote with the phone number is found.
当时海上已经封锁起来了，整个水路是不能通的。他听他女婿王婆说呢，这个在台湾和舟山之间呢有军用飞机，而正好他要跟吴氏去做最后的这个交代和告别，他就请吴氏帮忙。
Wu entrusts it to his ex-aide, Nie Ji, the current head of the transportation unit. He also endorses a special pass for Zhu, placing himself in danger. Two days later, Nie phones Zhu. He tells her he's contacted the Air Force and will take Zhu to the airport early on February 4th. On the flight to Dinghai, Zhu relaxes a little. The danger seems to have passed. Suddenly, the situation deteriorates. The Central Bureau of Investigation and Statistics has located Zheng's home and tracked him down. As they search his residence, things he should not have left behind are discovered. The forgotten banknote will lead them to Zhu's doorstep. Zhu is exposed, but as her stepdaughter is not aware of her plan, the Bureau has to halt the hunt. Zheng's residence also contains a photo for a departure pass.
经过严密的核对，到了出境处呢，终于发现他是以娟娟的名义来办的。有一个叫刘永渠的将军是高参，是他的女儿。但是查对呢，并没有刘永渠其人，显然这是捏造出来的。而在送到的这个呈文上贴了一个名片，是立系上校的名片。这样呢，就把立系上校这么一个无视身边的这么一个贴心的副官，以前是副官了，后来跟他还是经常办事的，就暴露在情治人员的眼皮底下。
The investigators are excited. They also find the name of Wu Shi in Zheng's notebook. They begin to suspect General Wu, but his status deters them from doing anything rash. Mao Renfeng, chief of the intelligence department, reports it to Zhou Shizhou, chief of the general staff. Zhou orders a comprehensive investigation prior to making an arrest. Nie, the general's former aide, is the link. On the 28th of 1950, Wu is taken from his home. In his office, the investigators find a copy of Zhu's special pass, adding to the evidence against him and also exposing the whereabouts of Zhu. In order to hunt down a female communist spy soon arrives in Dinghai, which is fully under the control of the Kuomintang. All checkpoints are alerted and Zhu is in grave danger. There is a public hospital in Dinghai. Its director, Gu Sunmao, once did business with Zhu's father. So Zhu hides herself at his home.
是他们跑单方的，就跟他说他跑单方，单方就是做生意啊，这个东西买去到上海，上海东西买回来在这里卖，就贩卖这个东西的，跑单方，也想办法的到上海去，叫他爸爸把这个船呢造一个船一起去，因为新疆那个时候到上海的船很多了。
Gu finds a sailboat, but is worried that it is too small. He persuades Zhu to await a larger one that will arrive soon. Zhu is anxious, but she can't tell him the truth. Her escape is postponed once again despite its increasing urgency. Home is just across the strait. It only takes a day for a boat to reach Shanghai. Freedom is not far, but remains inaccessible. As Spring Festival approaches, Zhu is trapped, anxious, and helpless. Her situation is perilous. Chinese New Year arrives, but the larger vessel she's waiting for never comes. On the morning of February 18, 1950, investigators break into Gu's home. Zhu is not surprised. Over the previous days, she has imagined her fate many times.
觉得他怎么样？那大家觉得他没什么，他在扔那个包，把一家人的海夫人大衣一披，他低头笑笑就走了。
At night, she has the chance to take her own life. She has thought about suicide ever since being thrown into jail. Her gold bracelet is hidden in her coat. As a veteran agent, Zhu is well prepared for it. Once arrested, she would kill herself. With all her strength, she breaks the bracelet into 4 pieces. The bracelet is hard to swallow. Zhu is in agony as the sharp edges slice into her throat. She feels a severe sensation of abdominal bloating. Determined to die, she struggles to endure. When the guards come, she is curled up with flecks of gold at the corners of her mouth.
一个是食道的划破，一个是那个胃里头是很痛的，那就蜷曲在那儿，完了以后面色发青啊，就是都已经快要处于昏迷情况了啊。后来就正好这台北又要这个人，完了以后赶紧的报告了以后，把他又转移到那个用飞机把他就弄到台北去了，就马上就到医院。
After failing to kill herself, Zhu decides to fight in another way. To live in dignity in an ugly place. To endure an agonizing ordeal. The area was home to the detention center for political criminals 60 years ago. Zhu was taken here from the hospital. Feng Shou'e shared a cell with Zhu. Now in her 80s, she remembers Zhu well.
看他40几岁，怎么看起来好像还很年轻，又很漂亮，而且他静静的哈，平常好像都露着微笑。
Feng knows of Zhu's case, but Zhu is mysterious to her. She still remembers a song Zhu used to sing.
听他的歌声，我就会觉得哈，好像很凄惨，这样很那个歌哈，好像心里也就很难过。太阳出来又落山呐，监狱永远是黑暗，说谎的狱卒不分昼和夜。 高兴见识你就见识，我绝逃不出牢监。我虽然生来希望自由，呀哎呀哎呀哎，挣不脱千金锁链。
Zhu is already familiar with prison. In 1944, while still a bookshop worker, she was betrayed and jailed by the Japanese. Thanks to her perseverance and wisdom, she survived. But this time, she seems to have given up hope of surviving. In June of 1950, 45-year-old Xu Feng is executed in Taiwan. After seeing an old photo by chance, Zhu Xiaofeng is determined to recover her mom's bones. Chen Zhu is found, but she knows nothing at all. Will the search end in vain?